So it's been a little bit of time since I've done a pretty good collection update video. And these are actually my favorite to make. I have some pretty cool stuff to show. So thanks for coming back. Let's just dive into this stuff. So as always, thank you for coming back to the Bearded Film Guy channel. It's been a little bit of time since I've done an actual collection update video. And I have some cool stuff. I got a little stack of movies. I have some stuff that we found today. I have a new magazine, so I'm just going to dive right on in. And the first one right on top, I actually did a full video on this. I'm going to put it right up top here. You'll be able to click on that. And that is the House of a Thousand Corpses 20th Anniversary Edition. Absolutely love, like I said in my review, that Lionsgate is giving this film the treatment. I do hope that we get this for The Devil's Rejects, and I don't know how many years were between them. But this did also get a cool steelbook release. As we know, Lionsgate is the king of custom steelbooks, or right now at least. But this was a super cool pickup. It is just a standard Blu-ray. It comes with a digital code. It comes with a bunch of art cards. Great new art on here as well. Also, on the digital edition, there is an exclusive new commentary with Rob Zombie. So that's really cool to have on here as well. This was one I was super excited for. I was like, basically, like counting down the minutes for Amazon to show up with that thing. Another couple Amazon pickups that I did, just some kind of gaps in the collection. I was like, man, we really gotta fill this in. And a little upset this one didn't come with a slip, but we have the Shout version. Oh, still some plastic on there. The Shout Select release of The Wizard. Sorry for any glare on there. I actually had no idea this movie even existed. Up until a couple of years ago when Erica's brother hosted a little movie party. And this was a movie that we watched. And I actually had a lot of fun with it. I thought Fred Savage was great. It was very nostalgic. Obviously, the Power Glove plays a big, big role in this. And then when I heard back, I want to say it was a couple of years ago, they put this out now. Maybe it was last year or so that Shout Select was giving it this treatment. I meant to jump on it. I actually found the slipped version at a local FYE, and I just, for whatever reason, I just didn't dive onto it. But I ended up ordering this for like half off on Amazon. I think it was like $12. This is one of Erica's favorites, so I was really happy to add that as well. And then another part of that order was a missing film from the collection that I was a little bit ashamed that I was missing. And it wasn't until I went to my buddy Brandon's house, that is Ibruz, I-B-R-U-Z here. You've seen him here before on the channel with me. And he had this, and I was like, dude, what the heck? I've actually been joking with him that I was going to steal it from him, but I picked up the Monster Squad. And this is the Olive Films release. Basic, there are no bonus features on here, but honestly, I'm still waiting for the definitive 4K of this to come out. I have a feeling inside it's going to come soon enough, but I think myself, Erica, and a bunch of other people were just impatiently waiting for that, because I had been sitting on this for a little while on Amazon. It kind of came and went. Like, I would check on it one day and it was there. It was in stock, ready to go. And then the next, it was on back order. So I finally picked it up. I think I got it for like $11. So I was super stoked to add the Monster Squad to the collection. Now, a little spoiler for an upcoming video. Another one that I got in was Infinity Pool. And this is Brandon Cronenberg's latest film. And I do have a review / rant of this coming this week. This was released by Neon and A24, and I was pleasantly surprised that it came with a slip. I actually thought it didn't, just based off of early photos of the artwork and stuff. But I was happy when a slip showed up with it. But this thing is bare bones. There's nothing on here. Nothing at all. And I was a little upset with that. I do know that Canada got the unrated edition of this on their Blu-ray. And we all know there's probably a 4K coming, and that's going to contain, if at all, any bonus features. It's going to come right, I don't know, I would probably guess beginning of 2024. I'd probably say like end of 2023, end of 2024. But I loved this movie. I think Brandon Cronenberg's 3 for 3. I had a ton of fun with this. Alexander Skarsgård was fantastic. I thought Mia Goth was, she's great all around. When is she ever bad? But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, but more coming up soon on this one. I got a video coming soon with that. And then I actually got a bunch of stuff from today. So it is a Sunday, and Erica and I decided to take a trip up north. We're from New Jersey, southern New Jersey, more of like the Philly area. We took a trip up to Asbury Park, which we had never been to before. Or she's been there once. I had never been except for the Stone Pony, which is a music venue up there. And we went to a really cool kind of record toy movie shop called Groovy Graveyard. It was really cool. It was in like this little shops thing. They were actually closed when we first got there, but we gave them a second chance and kind of swung back by. Prices were great. And I found this, which I was really excited about because this was also missing from the collection. I found this double feature of From Dusk Till Dawn 1 and 2. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really interested in a second From Dusk Till Dawn. I'm not interested in the third that they have as well. I just wanted this for the original From Dusk Till Dawn. I think this was like, I don't know, $6 or something like that. It was really cheap. But this is one that it does got a little bit of water damage on there, but it's okay. This isn't one that I was really desperate to get. I do know with this, I think probably coming soon we're going to get a 4K announcement of this, especially with Robert Rodriguez has a new film coming out, I think this summer. I think there's going to be some things in the works with that, but if not, I got this cool little double pack here. And then if you're from New Jersey, you know that. Oh wait, hold on. I actually got two more. I was doing this out of order, but I'll pick these up. So Erica found two things in the little magazine section of Groovy Graveyard, and I was saving these for the end because it's kind of like a category thing. But she found two things that were awesome, so I wanted to show this off. And this is actually, I'm actually gonna pop this out of the bag here. This is a little official collector's edition. I think this is there's not much info on this. It is a magazine, but I don't know what brand magazine this is. I mean, it's got Lucasfilm on it. It's got, I don't know. It just looks like a cool little, like, I don't know, like a little marketing booklet, but this thing's pretty sweet. It's 65 pages, and it's this cool book for Return of the Jedi. Check this thing out. I think it's pretty cool. I hope it's focusing all right, but this thing's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of photos in here and little blurbs on it. Actually, it looks like there's a little bit in here. That's pretty cool. The page I went to on Phil Tippett, so who did all the puppetry for the film. Looks like it's going in production, so you got pre-production with the scripting, interviews with the producers. I mean, this thing is super, super sweet. I'm not the largest Star Wars fan in the world. She's a big Star Wars fan. Her family is, and this was, really cool. Even for somebody who's not really attached to Star Wars, this was still a super, super cool find there. And then one that I was really excited about, and I still am, and I'm actually not going to pop it out of the packaging. Oh, I mean, I will, because it's okay. So this is from January 1966, and this is kind of crazy to have. We have a couple of these. Man, these are wild to look through anymore, though. Absolutely crazy. But this is a Monsters of Filmland, January of 1966, like I said, and this is the front cover is for Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. Check this out. I'm trying to keep this thing together as a little... Man, check that out. That art, though. So cool. This was a Universal film that Erica showed me. It's one of her favorites, especially the third act, which contains the actual physical fight between them. I had a ton of fun with this film. It's one of her favorites. And these Monsters of Filmland are, some of them are pretty easy to come by. Some are tougher than others. I've never seen this one before. She was over the moon about it. I was so happy to see her finding something that she was really, really excited about. So this famous Monsters of Filmland is a really, really, really cool addition to hers and our little collectible area. Looks like here, this is number 42. Only 50 cents. What a time to be alive. What a time. So, I think this is... We went... If you're familiar with New Jersey, Asbury Park really isn't all that far from Red Bank. It's about 12 miles. But in Red Bank, there is Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, which is the new location for comic book men. But it's a hub of everything Kevin Smith. And I had never been there before. She had never been to the new location before. And we went, checked it out. It was incredible. I was super happy to hang out with Buddy Christ. His statue was there. I was happy to hang out with the Shit Demon. And they even had a life-size of what I'm about to show you. But they got a little tiny rack of Blu-rays and DVDs that are signed by Kevin Smith. And this was one that was missing from the collection that I wanted to pick up. And that is Dusk. And as you can see right there, it is signed by Kevin Smith. I had actually never seen this before. At the store, they have the walrus monster. It's in the glass as you're walking in. It's huge, and it's disgusting. So this is one that I'm really excited to check out. I just kind of missed this. Erica saw this in theaters, and she was kind of telling me that it's gross and all of this stuff. So that makes me excited to revisit it. Or not even revisit it, for me to visit it. I do want to watch it again with her. I don't think she's seen it since she saw it in theaters, but super happy to grab this. And the stash is an awesome place if you're traveling to New Jersey for whatever reason, or if you're in the area. It's in a really cool area of Red Bank. There was a big event going on the streets and stuff. So last for the movies, I actually got my Kino Lorber. I think it was the spring sale order in, and I was actually kind of shocked at how quickly that came in. I didn't go crazy. I only picked up 3 titles, and there were 3 titles that I really just wanted to pull the trigger on now. And the first one of those is Hannibal. Sorry for the glare. Let's see if this will focus now. And I decided to go for the Blu-ray, not the 4K. It's been a long time since I visited this. I actually remember a bunch of moments from when I was a kid of this. And I need to finish out my Hannibal Lecter series, so I decided to grab this. I also did pick up... This is a Yorgos Lanthimos film. I hope I said that right. And this is Dogtooth. So my introduction to Yorgos was with... I think it was The Lobster I had watched. And then it was The Killing of a Sacred Deer. And instantly I was just sucked in by him as a director. His movies are so weird. The humor, there's a black comedy element to all of them. And then there's just these moments of crazy, shocking violence and awe. And this was only like, I think, $8.99 during the sale, so I picked this up. It was one I hadn't seen yet. And then last but not least, I've been working on completing my Dario Argento collection, and I came across this. This is actually a Scorpion releasing title, and that is Phantom of the Opera. I've never seen this. I know his daughter is in this, and that's about it. So I hope this is good. I know it's later Argento. I think this came out in 1998. So I'm curious to see his take. I think the giallo elements would fit really well if that's what this is. But yeah, I picked up Phantom of the Opera, and then I wanted to just kind of include it in this video. I did get my package in from Fangoria for this quarter, and I was super happy when I pulled this out. And I just have to, again, Erica gifted me this Fangoria subscription. She is incredible. She gets as excited as I am when these show up. And I'm super excited to dive into it. And on the front cover here, obviously this is the subscriber exclusive cover. This is for the upcoming Evil Dead Rise. And I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. I have been for a long, long time. Absolutely love the remake as well. And I think it just passed its 10 years, like a week or so ago. At first, I had my doubts about Evil Dead Rise, especially when they were going through kind of all the drama, if it's going to go right to streaming or if it's actually going to get a theatrical release. There was a bunch of stuff going on, but word of mouth is extraordinarily positive. The new trailers have sold me. I love the marketing. I love the posters. I love everything they're doing with it. So I'm super excited to check this out soon. So I just wanted to throw this in here. This is the new Fangoria issue, and I haven't dove into this yet. It looks like there's some stuff in here about Malum, which is the new Lost Shift reiteration. There's some makeup effects in here on that. Looks like there's some stuff on Renfield. Just, you know, a bunch of cool stuff in here. There's a cool little Scream thing in here with Kevin Williamson, so I still need to dive into this one head first. But I hope you enjoyed this little collection update. I do have some new videos coming this week. The page has been just exploding lately. I think there was 90 subscribers in the last 28 days, which is absolutely incredible. Blows my mind there's even more than 2 of y'all out there watching this. But do me a favor, follow me on Instagram, same name, it's Beardedfilmguy. I post all kinds of stuff over there, and I'll have a couple more videos coming at you this week. A couple stuff that's kind of new for me that I'm going to be trying out on here. So thank you again. I'll catch y'all later.